Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday Night, right? How are you all doing? Thank you guys for coming. Before we get started, because I literally just got to my computer a few minutes ago, I don't have timers pulled up. So I'm going to do that while my lovely friends and co hosts introduce themselves for just in case we have anybody new. We always have new people popping in. So let everybody know who you are and where you can be found while I try to find timers. Okay, go for it, Laura.
I'm Nettles, and I'm in the middle of a kind of genre pivot. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm here.
And hello, my name is Morgan Lee. I have 2 books currently out in my dark fantasy trilogy, and book 3 comes out in August, hopefully. and I have another pre-order up as well for the first book in my cozy fantasy series, and that's The Library of Monsters and Magic. So you can check that out. That's me.
Hi everyone, I'm Dee. I write under the pen name Sky Winter. I can be found everywhere on the internet under Sky Winter Books. I also publish on an undisclosed pen name called Project Becky for now. You can find the books that are public on Amazon and KU. I know words. The last one was One Night with Summer. That's on KU right now. You can check that out. And Faking It for Summer, you can get that for free on Amazon. And yeah, I do videos now. I do live videos at 5 o'clock on a Tuesday, PST time. And it's just for 30 to 45 minutes doing the Trophy Tuesdays deep dive. That's me. JC.
5 o'clock PST.
EST. I'm sorry. It's also been a day for me. So Eastern time. Eastern time.
Like I know I'm not good at the time zones, but just check it.
JC.
Hi, I'm JC. I make videos, weekly vlogs that I post on Mondays. I live stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and I write contemporary fiction and poetry and mystery, and I have a book coming out July 31st, The Weight of Her, before all of them tell me to remember my release. Yes, and I have other things, but follow along on my channel and my Patreon and stuff. And okay, that's me, Nia.
And hi, I am Nia. I stream here every Tuesday night at 7:30 for Night Ride. I also stream over on Twitch Mondays, Fridays, and sometimes on Wednesdays. So you can catch me over there in the middle of the day. I draw things and I write things. I have a lot of things coming up. They will start rolling out. So stay tuned. The next thing coming up. Roll out. Yes. The next thing I have up is I have a short story. It is a cozy romance, contemporary fantasy, short romance. It is out called The Art of Wishcraft, and the second book is on pre-order now. It's coming out on the 16th, and it's called The Fairy Stepmother Wish. And I've been also working diligently on the third one because now there's one thing I want to change because I feel the season for it. So I'm changing that one just a little bit. So I'm going to work on that one a little bit more, and it'll be out in the fall. I'm super excited about that one. And yeah, if you subscribe to my newsletter, I've got free short stories coming up very soon. I'm working on that too. I'm working on a lot of things for NV James right now. That way I can focus on Codename Penny. After September, it's going to be all Codename Penny. So I'm really trying to buckle down and get this NV James stuff done. The editing process is not my jam. I can edit other people's stuff because I don't know why, but as soon as it's my stuff, I'm like, I don't want to look at you.
It's easier to do other people's stuff than it is yours.
I think so. I think so. Man. So let's say hi to our friends in the chat, and then we'll talk about what we're going to be working on tonight. We're going to start with my friend JC. She did those eyes for a reason. That's on me. Mm-hmm. Hey, Eva, how are you? Jocelyn, hello, friend. Jennifer is here. Hello. Elise, hi. How are you doing? Regina, hello. Good to see you. Christian, hello. How is the fam? How are you doing? Tiffany, hey, just having a bit of a day today. You're not the only one.
Sickness is going around.
Hope everyone is having a great day. It is a day, that's for sure. And all of the highs, Jocelyn saying hi, JC saying hi, so many people saying hi. I hope today gets better, Tiff. Yes, indeed. A bit of a day. I'm sorry. In solidarity, I had a guy in to spray for ants. I found an ant in my car. I know it's only one, but you know,
Where there's one, others follow.
Exactly. And I'm like, bomb the whole car. And my husband and the kids are like, it's not that serious. I'm like, somebody spilled something in my
Yes,
car.
it is.
I like to keep my car meticulous. I don't like them driving my car for this reason. I'm like, I have nothing in my car but water. And you guys get in my car with your lattes and your sodas. And I just know somebody spilled something. There was one ant and there will be more. And so
it's like, I know something happened and it was not me.
Drive your own cars. It's just anyway. I feel you on
so
the
weird
ants.
going back to California because the ants are so much smaller.
Oh, you got the little tiny ants?
I'm sorry, the ants were smaller.
The ants are huge up here.
Really? Yeah, I would think that would be the other way around, but that's interesting. And Eva had it muted, but she's got us now. Gwenna, hi. How are you, made friends? For at least, I made it for at least a bit. Yay. We hope you can get some things done. Hope you got all of them. I really don't do creepy crawlies, you know? Me either. Like, if they're out in the outside where they belong, you know, we're good. But as soon as the creepy crawlies come into my space, I don't go into their space, you know? That's where things just fall apart. I was going to write, but after a mini meltdown earlier, oh no, I've come to terms with needing to get some organization done for this other work I do. Yeah, I'm uploading files into a Facebook group. Gotcha. Ooh, yeah. Gwen, this is like I summoned you with my rollout. So long distance people can see and we can chat. I'm losing my voice. I'm so sorry. Imagine without losing images in long chats. Yes. Everybody's so quiet. Ants are smart. I think they are. Very smart. I only notice because my voice is going and I'm like, I don't know. This might be a silent stream.
You were reading the comments though.
So do you need one of us to read the comments?
I'm gonna make it. I got water here. So I believe I'm gonna make it. It's raining out here and all I want is a babysitter and a screened-in porch to write under. Oh, that would be nice. Well, not here because it's too hot, but the aesthetic of it, yeah. And hello, Joanne. So
I mean, we're not gonna talk over her while she's reading the comments.
But when my voice is really soft, I feel like I can feel the quiet. Like, because I can't be like, oh, I can, but then my voice is really gonna go out. So I feel like I have to be quiet. So because I have to be quiet to save my voice, I feel like everything is quiet. Also, no one's here at the house, which also makes it just feels quiet.
It seems ominous. I can get that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm like, it just feels really quiet. And I'm not used to quiet, I guess. I just like, even Loki is just sleeping and he usually snores really loud. He's doing a quiet snore.
Oh,
Like, what is happening? I don't know.
oh, Simba.
This is so delayed. You've been
Live for 13 minutes, and YouTube just gave me a notification. Oh,
I got one as soon as
Fiction is live.
she. I got one as soon as she went live.
But can you imagine? You just got yours now. If someone was doing like a 30-minute live, you'd have missed
like
it.
me earlier. YouTube.
Oh, we
Come
had a
back, Simba,
Simba sighting. So, you guys, if you're in the chat, you want to let us know what you're working on today. Let us know. And you guys on screen, what are you guys working on or getting ready to go do if you're not working on anything? Laura?
Working and not being an
Staying
anxious,
alive.
stressed out mess.
Staying alive.
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
That's a good goal.
Very.
I'm staying. Okay, I'm sorry. That was what popped in my head.
It went into my head
Stop.
too. I didn't. I was like,
I'll probably read.
I guess I'll work on book 3.
See, I don't have a lot of time here. I'll probably just send the newsletter. That's probably all the time I gotta do.
That's okay. At least maybe you'll get that done. How about you, JC? Are we doing dinner?
No, not yet. No, not yet. I am also slightly working on Morgan's book 3 reading. Let me stop.
No.
At least I'm gonna finish reading what I have to
Tag
read,
team.
and then I'm gonna maybe work on some graphics later for a certain release stuff. Yeah,
Ooh,
that's it.
very nice. And hello, Dolores. How are you doing?
Hi.
And Gwyneth said, a glass of wine and the smell of rain is honestly the peak of human experience. Oh, that does sound
Coffee.
lovely.
Coffee,
Lovely.
maybe.
It would be tea for me, but absolutely. Hello, Cool Gamer 2. How are you? And thanks for the last unit tonight, JC. It's a
What did I
riot.
say? What did I do? What did I do? I don't even know what I said to make you laugh.
And
But you're
Tiff is totally agreeing. Tiff is totally agreeing with Gwenna. Absolutely. Also, it's good to see you again. And Esther, how are you, friend? I'm losing my voice a little bit, so I'm trying to use my quiet voice so I'm not straining it. Yeah. And it just took me this whole chat time to get my keyboard to start working again. This is not a good sign. Oh no. Oh no.
Well, at least there's always writing by hand.
Yeah, but man, sometimes it's just not what you want to do. Getting ready to pick up mom from work soon. She stayed late. Alrighty.
Oh.
You are such a good daughter, Dolores. Your family sounds awesome, though, honestly. Staying in chat until medicine kicks in, and then I fall asleep.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am.
I better,
really hope
Esther.
you feel better. Being sick sucks. I'm relatively okay. Good, Joanne. Good. Writing by hand. This is in this economy.
I'm sorry. Wait. Wouldn't it be cheaper to write by hand?
No. If you already have your computer, you got to buy your papers. You got to buy your inks or your journal.
I mean, do we not already have paper? Do people not have paper? Like, I feel
Not
like that's
everybody
something
has
that people
paper
have.
that you want to just not everybody just has like paper to write.
You have
on.
some kind of paper. Like, it doesn't have to be
Right.
fancy.
You know what happens when you write on some kind of paper?
You lose it.
That's some kind of paper. Exactly what Laura said. You lose it.
If it's not an actual bound journal.
Yep.
No.
Or my husband will throw it away.
That part.
All of my
Oh, see,
papers
Premier just kicked me. No, it kicked Morgan.
all of my papers are, I mean, they may be in, fold. They're all together. Okay. Maybe it's just me.
Paper doesn't
me.
last in my house.
All
my
right,
husband
I
will
took it
randomly
back.
take things up and throw them away.
I'm gonna
I mean,
attempt to do
honestly,
Morgan Jack, but I'm usually bad at this.
if it wasn't for my hand issues with my arthritis,
Oh, I did.
that I would probably write by hand, preferably. The creativity flows better. But, that's me.
Hey, Simba. How you doing?
We hear you. We hear you. We love you. We acknowledge you. We you are getting the attention you deserve.
Yeah, Elisa's like, no, thank you. The journal, the hand cramps. Do
Okay.
people have health insurance for their arthritis? I don't.
You get
Yeah.
hand cramps by typing too. It's not immune
It's
to
not
just
the same.
writing on paper. Okay.
I've
Anyway,
never got a hand cramp from typing yet.
I have.
I get this
Okay.
part from typing, but when I write and draw, see, even just turning my hand in the position, my wrist like crack. I'm telling you, I gotta be braced up to write and draw now. Victoria, hello, how are you? Don't have many options, but thank you. Yeah, you do good. You do good, Dolores. Coughing is trying to make no to the coughing. No comeback. Do we have to go get that cold that you've got and tell it where it can go? Because my friend needs to get better. On the brighter side, today's my birthday. What? So I spent it with family, and it was a lot of fun, and it ended up making you. And that's awesome. Happy birthday, Joanne. I don't have anything that can do anything, but yay, happy birthday to you. Like if I had a Mac, I could do cool stuff for you, but can't do that. But the sentiment is there, Joanne.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday. Hello, Natalie. With my flashes, I had to stop writing thanks to the decreased mobility when I wasn't writing. Oh, yeah, that part. Longhand gives me painful cramps compared to typing. Yeah, I get one issue with typing. I get like 3 or 4 whenever I write or draw. It's this, I get the twisting, the whole thing. I'm like, it's falling apart. Plus, I promoted my book sale for the Culinary Confessions. It's 99 cents until Thursday. Awesome. If anybody wants to buy a copy, and the Ko-fi page to get some donations for my character art. Hint, hint. There you guys go. She's hint, hint. If anybody wants to help Joanne get that character art, that'd be awesome. And all the happy birthdays for you, Joanne. That is awesome. You're very welcome. Oh, do not cry unless it's all happy tears. All right. And she says that's awesome to Joanne. But also, I'm old. I already have messed up. Same. From trombone, I was going to say mine was from trumpet. And it's this snapping move from marching band that we had to do. It's right here. And it's crack the whole time. But my snap was sharp. It was sharp. I can tell you that. And anybody who watches has seen marching bands or has been in, you know what I'm talking about. That snap that pops it right up to where it needs. Mm-hmm. Mine was on point. That's why I was section leader. All right. Let's go ahead and get, well, if I would share the screen, we could get into our first sprint. There we go. If you guys are ready, we will get started. And I will see you all back in 30 minutes. Happy sprinting, friends. Alrighty, welcome back from our first sprint. Whew, you guys want to let me know how you did? And then we have some comments, and I think Eva asked a question. And get back to all that. So how'd you guys do?
I read. I have this many pages left.
Oh, you're
It's
almost
so
done.
close. Yeah.
Is that a series, or is that just the Dark Academia one?
Yeah, Dark Academia.
Let me know what you think.
I don't
about
know if it's gonna be a series.
it. Oh no. Okay,
It
don't.
depends. Depends how it ends.
Is Laura still alive?
Laura
Yes,
is.
she is.
Okay.
She's the main character.
Yes, she's reading
Yeah.
about herself.
Yes, she showed us. It's so cute. I'm like, Laura. How'd you do, Morgan?
Good. I decided to retype my scenes that I'm revising. That seems to be working a little better. So I typed 826 words. So some of them are the same words that typed over, and some of them are added fluff. So yeah.
Very nice. To type 800 and something words in what was that, 30 minutes? That's impressive. I worked on my newsletter. So like that's the only task I have between now and when I gotta leave here. So I'm making progress. It counts. It counts. JC, that's all I did. So JC.
I'm reading through some chapters Morgan sent me. I'm almost finished.
Interesting. And I had some things I had to work on, just for checking some things for. See, I'm so used to not even saying Bruno that it's like that you can say Bruno. Like, you can say Bruno. I'm all.
But we don't talk about Bruno.
We don't talk about Bruno. So, and then I got a message from my husband because he's working out of town for a couple days, and I did the thing that I'm not supposed to do. He called me earlier to see if I had eaten, and I was like, no, because I'm out taking our daughter to a doctor's appointment. So, yeah. And I'm like, oh dear, it is late. So I was trying to get something to eat, and dang it, I didn't quite get to it, but food is happening next. Because I get like hyper focused on like there's a lot going on. And then I'm
you
like,
forget to eat.
What things don't need to happen? What things are not important? That's wrong thinking. Food is very important. So I've got to do that. And I'm now very hungry because as soon as I got the message from my husband, it's like something triggered. Oh no.
Your brain is on it now. Your brain remembered. Oh, we haven't eaten.
That thing. Yeah, we want this. And I'm like, oh, you do. We had Elaborate come in. Hello. And hello. Good to see you. Let's see. Besides making folders and actively putting them in folders, the organization in Canva, not that intuitive. Yeah. Eva was asking, does anyone use Canva? They do. You just organize your projects, and then if you put like the photos and objects and things that you use in those projects into that folder, yeah, it could be better. I'm looking into Canva for a lot of things because I feel like maybe it's that I'm not used to doing it, or that I only did it a little bit and now it seems overwhelming because everything's not in the folders that I made for them. That might be the problem. But as I work more on Canva, I will let you know, because my thought is that with everything that Canva seems like it can do, I'm like, I wonder if I could put my whole world Bible for my stories in there. I'm also looking at doing interactive maps in Canva. So there's just a lot of things I feel like Canva can do. I just haven't had time to really dive into it. But yeah, the folders are doable. I don't know how deep you're into the folders though. So yeah, it can be a lot, especially if you have already got a lot of stuff in there that needs to be organized. And Joanne was able to edit a little bit of chapter 1, starting over with the revisions to make sure I didn't miss anything. Wow, that is quite a task, Joanne. Good on you.
It's your birthday. Take the day off.
I know she put a whopper on herself for her birthday.
Right.
We're gonna have to go soon. Oh, I'm so glad that you could hang out with us for a while, Gwen. I hope you were able to get something done. Actually, maybe you guys might be able to help me with this. I'm trying to figure out whether to change the name of my main characters since my beta readers didn't know that my characters were of a different ethnicity because their first and last names didn't reflect that. What are their
Not describe your characters in
Huh?
the story? Well, maybe that's a point. Maybe that's telling you that you didn't use enough descriptions. Like, are they not described? Because I do that sometimes. I realize I forget to
Isn't
describe.
that a little stereotypical to say that
Yeah,
it
that's what I'm
sounds
thinking.
like it's supposed to be a certain ethnicity? Like, what does that even mean?
Yeah,
Or maybe
the names
some people name their children specifically not to sound
not to be not to sound.
I get that, but I'm wondering if maybe one of the questions you had for the beta readers were, could you tell that they were of a certain ethnicity?
Yeah, and that's what
maybe that's why she got. I'm hoping that's why you got that feedback. But
yeah, because if you haven't described them, then maybe they don't know. But
yeah,
there's
also maybe you need to describe them.
Their hair or something like that, their skin color. There's a lot of things that you can do to let people know that these are not Caucasian people, if that's the assumption. And you got to remember, especially in the United States, unfortunately, the default is to assume that the characters are Caucasian. Yeah.
Yes. Pale.
And I personally don't read going in with the default. I undefaulted myself when I found out that that's actually a thing, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's actually a thing. So now I don't do that. When I go in and read, if you don't tell me what they look like, they can be whatever I want them to be.
Yeah, I would not change their first and last names, as JC said, to show ethnicity.
Xavier, why would
you will offend people?
Not for that reason. I mean, if you change their names, change them because you want to change their names,
right?
Because you want them to sound like they're a specific ethnicity. Because
I forgot what the girl's name was. Lydia. I don't know what
Lydia can be any ethnicity.
I don't feel like the problem's the name. Lydia. I feel
just
like
not for nothing, but the only Lydias I've ever met were black.
Yeah, same. I'm trying to think of a white Lydia that I know.
Oh,
and Xavier, same either.
Never met a white Xavier either.
No.
I've met both. I've met both. I know both a white Lydia and a black Lydia.
Yeah, that's why I'm literally trying to think. I know the black Lydia that I know, and I'm like, do I know a white Lydia? And Xavier.
Went to middle school with I went to high school with a girl named Lydia. They were both like all the Lydias I've ever met have been black.
The only Lydia I know is Pride and Prejudice.
Oh yeah, Pride and Prejudice Lydia.
Well, there you go.
That's right. So there you go.
And see, Esther said it could be Hispanic too.
And see,
so it depends on where you come from.
Lydia doesn't sound Hispanic to me. But again, what does the name sound like?
Right? Exactly. A name can't tell you what ethnicity.
Because
unless you're gonna go like
because their names that sound Italian.
They normally do? I forgot. There is one name that they typically do when they're trying to go overboard to sound like something with Isha in it or Rella.
She answered Nia's question at 8:31. I guess she did.
I'm gonna I'll go back to the other comments, but just so we can wrap this one up. I did because my characters mentioned that they were of a different ethnicity, and I remembered to describe their skin color repeatedly. Actually, I don't know what's going on with your beta readers.
Yeah. I don't understand. Do they expect certain? So you have to understand there are people that expect certain people of color to behave a certain way, which you don't want to write because you don't want to lean into a stereotype. unless that's on purpose and you're like doing that to do something else at the end. But I wouldn't
Like it's a
recommend that.
facade that they're putting up.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, she said
And-
Lydia Xavier. Oh, I'm sorry.
Either Eva sounds like it could be either or any. Actually,
Right.
Eva sounds like it could be Italian. It could be Latina. Eva
Yeah,
sounds
and that depends on how you
well-rounded.
pronounce it. That also depends on how you pronounce it. Eva, Eva, like
Yeah.
some people pronounce it differently.
Eva Bella.
Yeah.
I've heard people pronounce Eva's name Ava.
Yeah.
That's what Steve
was like-
does.
Yep. So Eva, you've got a well-rounded name. Yeah, Saint Xavier is a toss-up. I've met Xaviers of multiple skin colors. Yeah, so are English names, but their parents are Nigerian. So I think my beta readers were automatically expecting their names to reflect their ethnicity.
Nope.
So if
No,
you
but
have
you're not ethnicity, their culture then, because that's not
Yeah.
even, like, I mean,
Yeah.
well,
And a lot of
Okay.
Nigerians use so a lot of Nigerians sort of say similarly to Asians use like common names because most people can't
Americanized.
pronounce their names. So
Yeah.
they would say just call me Lydia or just call me Xavier, even if their name is
Mhm.
something else. And remember, you don't gotta use all the beta reader feedback you get.
Right.
You read it
Mhm.
and you
Leave
sit with
that.
it, and if it doesn't sit well with you or with the vision you have for your story, skip it. That's
'Cause
okay.
if you like
That's
these
allowed.
names, you chose these names, so I'm assuming you
And
like
they've
these
been the
names.
name the whole time. Don't change it. Don't change it now.
Yeah, because I'm used
Yeah.
to like Lydia and Xavier now. I'm like,
Yeah.
not
Especially
leaning
if they were
with
born in Canada or the US or wherever. Most
Yeah.
likely the parents
Yeah.
would use a name that is common amongst the new country so the kids can fit in better and avoid bullying.
Yeah.
Like my
Um,
husband's Hispanic,
And also make paperwork
and his
easier.
name is Johnny. I'm like, Johnny? Like, okay.
Yep. So, the last name, I don't know. That might be a different story. If if the parents were born in Nigeria, that maybe. But the first name, definitely not.
I know a Samoan whose last name is Hamilton.
Yep. And there's so many people from other countries that you would think that they'd have, like if they're from Central America or Latin America, you'd think that they'd have, but they don't. They have a European
Mhm.
last name. So,
Yeah.
and she
That
said
doesn't-
she made it
yeah.
clear that they're Nigerian. So I don't see why you should need to change.
Yeah,
the
so
name
I
at
think
all.
that's just one of those pieces of feedback where I would probably just skip.
They
Yeah.
may have had the bias of default so hard
Yeah.
that they kept forgetting.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. But yeah, I would not.
Like I
the
knew some
name
Samoans whose
sounds
last name was Tuiolasenga. Like there's a wide variety of different
Right.
types of last names in every culture. 'cause
And two, you can't please
people
everyone.
move.
You
You
may
can't.
change the name, and then other people purposely
be
say,
like,
"Oh, I
"Oh,
can't
you
relate to this
stereotype."
person because they're like whatever," or you stereotype because
You
this and that.
stereotype us.
So it's like,
And then colonization happened, so a lot of English last names end up other places.
Yeah,
right?
Mhm.
We like
So
flowers. We cross pollinate.
yeah. So just be careful. When it
Oh
comes
dear
to-
Lord. Okay. Wow. Cross pollinate, huh?
See, and Dolores said she went to school with someone from Nigeria, and their name was Henry. So, you know,
Right?
It's the
It's
wonderful
like
thing about
nieces and
names. They can
nephew.
be whatever you want it to be.
And
My
as
nieces and
a lot
nephews.
of them a lot of the Nigerian people that I've seen or the influencers, even worse, they if they deal with people in this hemisphere, they literally say hemisphere, jeez, in this part of the world, they literally will change their names. Like I know one that says, "Call me Dorothy." Her name isn't Dorothy. Or even if it's like close to what their name was, like Ole, or they pick a name that people can easily pronounce, because a lot of
Ole.
people cannot say the African names, and it may be disrespectful if people keep calling them random things. So
yeah.
name them what you want, girl.
What would you about to say, Laura, about your niece and nephew?
Their first names are English, Their middle and last names are Cantonese.
Mhm.
I also know John and Johnny's that are Hispanic.
Yeah, but his middle name doesn't go together. None of his names.
It's like
Okay, whatever.
exactly. All right. So is there anything else we've been going for like 15 minutes according to
I'll
our
just say
time?
one more thing. Like, Joanne,
Mhm.
girl, it's your birthday. Do what
Yes.
you want to do. And two, I've been listening to you talk about Lydia and Xavier for so long that if when I pick that book up, it doesn't say Lydia and Xavier, we gonna have words.
Yeah, I'm like, who are these people? Who is this? Who is that? Oh, my real last name is now Italian because my husband is white.
You promised us the Lydia and Xavier. That
Right?
is what we want.
Oh, that is okay, Joanne. Also, a happy birthday from Eva. Do what you want to do.
It's your thing. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
what you
That's the song that popped in my head.
want to
Do
do.
what you want to do. I can't tell you. Oh, can't sing that. Sorry.
Listen to your sister.
Right?
Listen to your sister.
I mean, hold
All
up,
right.
wait, because it's her birthday, and maybe what she wants
Yeah, so
to
do what
is
you
right.
want to do.
Maybe
Do you
what
want
she
to
wants to
work?
do is right, and revise her book. Now
Mhm.
that's the option if that's what she wants.
This is true. If it's what you want to do, then you can do that.
I'm gonna pop out at some point during this spring. So if you see me hop off, I
All
told
right.
y'all.
That's okay. We know you got to take care of the fam. You do your thing. I'm just glad that you were here. All right. Are we ready, friends, to get started? Because I need to eat
Yes,
and then I need to
also
get back to work.
need to go fix
So
something.
much stuff to do. All right. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Happy sprinting, friends. Do what you want to do. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. How did everybody do on that sprint? I mostly ate and then I felt really overstuffed, even though I didn't eat that much, but it's because I hadn't eaten and then I scarfed my food down. So I needed to take a minute to just let my food digest, and I did a little bit of reading, but then I was able to just get back to work. I'm not counting my words because I don't want to psych myself out, but words were had, as I say. All right. How'd you do, Laura?
I have 13 pages left to read.
So close to the
So
end.
close.
Oh my goodness. How'd you do, Morgan?
I got 1,226 words.
Woohoo! Nice. Are you back, JC? I don't know if JC is back.
Probably not.
All right.
And she's getting dinner. So.
Yeah. I have the hiccups. I swear I ate really too fast. I'm not even kidding. All right. I did ask Jocelyn. She had to step away for a minute, but she came back. She said she's been struggling with the scene since time immemorial. I'm so sorry. If there's anything we can help talk you through, just let us know, and we will
Sorry,
do that. Sure.
Oh no!
At least you didn't start laughing during like sad news or something.
No, it was a gasp of oh.
Oh dear. Oh dear. All right, Tessa said, still writing my prompts. I doubt I will get to the memoir tonight. That's okay. Have fun with the prompts. And Funky is here. Hey, how are you doing? Oh my goodness. So, why are people still texting me? Okay. My daughter just came home. That's why. She's texting to see what I'm doing, and I'm streaming. And now Loki is barking. Let me mute. Really?
On page 330 out of like 342.
I want to ask, is everything happening now?
Everything just happened. So I'm assuming there's nothing more that's going to happen that's really earth-shattering, but I don't know. We'll see.
Right. How many pages are left for anything earth-shattering to happen? I mean,
12.
you said it. I mean, would they do that to you?
They didn't in their first book, so.
Give you a nice, satisfying conclusion.
Although the first book, it wrapped up, but now it's a series, so.
There you go.
Who knows? Who knows?
How'd you do, JC?
I fixed dinner. I have now eaten the dinner and I've melted because it's hot.
Oh no.
It's hot. Air.
Do you have a fan?
I have the fan I found that was hidden.
Oh yeah, that fan, the one that didn't exist but did.
Right, that fan. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it wasn't out there with me, so I was melting out there.
Oh, Jocelyn says the antagonist is giving me hell. Oh no. Is he the antagonist? I don't know if it's a he, she, or they. Are they trying to take over the story, or are they just not cooperating with where you're trying to get the plot to go? Oh no. Yeah. I've had whole bad guys that I've been like, wow, are you really the bad guy though? Or is everybody else just getting what they deserve? You know? Sometimes.
I love a good ambiguously gray character where you're not always sure that they're the bad one. Love that.
Mm-hmm. Unless this antagonist is just really, really the worst, and you're like, oh no.
No. Emerton is not a morally gray person.
Just pausing for you guys with 11 pages left. Just finished the chapter.
Okay, we'll make it quick. Jocelyn said, if I don't get him right in the scene, then the rest of the chapter won't come together. I'm trying to show the threat that he really is without revealing too much. Ooh. So you've got to show that he is an actual danger or an actual problem. But you can't tell what it is exactly that he can do or is going to do. Because you're trying to surprise the reader.
I missed the beginning of this part, but is the first person, third person, omniscient? What are we writing in?
Yeah. This is where we started, but we didn't have any information. Just poor Jocelyn has just been on the struggle bus with this scene. So she's just trying to get past it. Were you able to work anything out for the second half of that sprint, Jocelyn?
What genre is this?
This is mystery or crime, isn't it? She said something about a crime. Or wait a minute, or did I misread that? I might have misread that. I don't know.
Because if it's like historical and they're like royalty, just like kill somebody off. Just like,
I mean, technically, kill somebody off works in any genre, really.
It kind of does.
Even in a romance, it's still could
yeah, because it's the antagonist.
Make it
not
an ambassador and make it just frivolous. Like, I don't care if war's gonna come.
Or the jester or whatever they call that whatever. Is it the jester? Is that what it is? Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just make them like kill off the ambassador because they know they can crush whatever country the ambassador is from and they just don't care.
There you go. When in doubt, kill somebody off.
But that's probably not your genre.
Yeah.
Murder always works. Not in real life. Not in real life, FBI people, not in real life.
Yeah. In our writer world.
Yeah, you have to specify whoever's listening. AI bots, FBI, whoever, we're writers. We're making stuff up.
And no wink wink. We're really just making it up. We promise.
Yeah, if someone we know should so
I
happen
use that
to
excuse
to meet their fate, that it's not our fault.
In my middle grade, the kids go to the library and they ask for help to do something, like to find books on how to do something nefarious. And the librarian was like, and they're like, we're writers. And she's like, let me find you your books.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, how do you get rid of parents? And the librarian's like, excuse me?
Hold up.
What?
That's
What?
a very specific question. That's a very specific question.
It's like, oh no. All right, let us go ahead and wrap this up. Let's get our last sprint done. We have 30 minutes. If I can rewind. There we go.
I hope it's off to work we go. I'm sorry.
Everything's done. Yes.
I don't know, Kim, but we're not allowed to. I'm not allowed to sing that either.
Oh yeah, the big D. I
tried to sing it off melody, but I don't know if I did a good job.
I don't think they care. I got dinged one time for singing The Little Mermaid, and I was just like, really?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Really?
I apologize.
Other things, they'll be like, you can sing the whole song. We don't care. And the big D, though, they're just like, how many words did you actually say?
Hold on.
Don't even.
I can't be the only one who thought of it.
No.
You said the big D. I cannot be the only person.
No. No.
You know. Party.
Leah to as the mouse. Not the big
I know what she's referring to. And I didn't even think of it the first time you said it. But then you repeated it. And I was like, oh, wait, that doesn't sound right.
No.
Big D? Nia.
No, man.
Where's your mind at?
I didn't think it until I saw your face. And then I was like, wait a minute.
I was just gonna.
This rant might be a little interesting for Nia. Let me stop. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
All right.
We write spicy stuff here, AI bots. Did you get? Well, they write spicy. I don't write spicy stuff. Them three might write spicy stuff.
Right.
I have not. I thought I wrote a smexy scene in one of the books that Dee read, and she was like, "Girl, ain't no smexy scene in here. What you thought?" Oh, that must have been in the other version because I know I wrote one. I must have taken it out.
And then JC was like, delete.
Like, hey, but I'm mad because I feel like that was a good. Hold on. Okay. Ooh. I can't wait. But I'm mad because when I read that back in the first version, I felt like, oh, that was actually not bad at all. So I thought I kept it. I gotta go back and find it because I might need to put that back in there.
Deleted scenes or something. There you go. Patreon. No, you can't put it on Patreon.
I got something to look forward to with Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up. Is it between? Okay.
Uh-oh. No spoilers. I haven't read the last two books. Well, I'm not reading the.
Sorry.
I haven't read the last. I haven't read book two.
She said the last two books, but Morgan hasn't finished the last one.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not beta reading. I'm not a beta reader for the last book because I never read the second one, so I still don't know what's going on in the last two books. So don't spoil it for me, except for I know that Emerton's a hot mess, but that's okay.
She's been a hot mess since book one. I felt a little bad for her. I felt a little bad for her in the first book, but in the second book, I was like, "Oh yeah, I don't feel bad for you no more. You getting everything you asked for."
Oh my!
Except for no, in book 3, she ain't asked for that. Never mind. Anyway, carry on.
All right, let's go ahead and start sprinting.
Good night, Joanne.
All right, good night. Have a good one. And let's get cracking on this last sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy sprinting, friends. Did we go through the sprint? Whoops.
Yep, this is a rolling sprint.
My bad. Hey. I just looked up and was like, oh, 29 minutes. That can't be right. All right. A lot of people have signed off and said good night. Good night to everybody who had to go. Also, Autumn came in. Hello, Autumn. It's to be in a good place to drop a new story idea. Or that may be a good place. I feel like I'm missing. Oh, Discord. Oh, look at that. Should I post it? Because Autumn was saying I'm working on coming up with an idea. Yeah. Head over to the Discord and drop it on down in the Discord. That'd be awesome. Let's see. What's this, Laura? This book just came out in February. So, yeah. Okay. So, how did we end, Laura?
Cliffhanger.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Are you serious?
It wraps everything up and then poses the next question and is like cut off right when they're about to choose.
Wow.
And it's like,
Pages.
how dare!
I knew it was possible.
Good job. Good job.
That's why I said how many pages are left, and they already wrapped everything up. I'm like, warning, red flags.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, how long was it between the first book and the second book?
This one just
Maybe.
came out in February.
Ah,
And Evocation just came out. And that's also the first of a series. And Dowry of Blood is now a series. So she's working on 3 series.
oh no!
It's like,
Oh no, Laura!
Odd Spirits comes out in October, and that is a prequel to Evocation. So,
Wow.
so
She's
she
going
used
for
to
the-
be self-published and then got picked up.
Mhm.
So Odd Spirits was already published, self-published. So was A Dowry of Blood. So these are re-releases. But I don't think Education of Malice was ever released, and neither was Evocation. So
Interesting. Oh dear. Yes. Good night to Labyrinth. Okay. I uploaded some images and the files of the images in my new group that is just to organize Canva images I make. I hope this works for you, Eva. I can't imagine having to do that. But let me know if that works for you because, wow. I feel like I can see what you're doing, though. I don't use Facebook, so I'm just like, or I don't use Facebook a lot, but I could see where you're going with this, with the trying to organize it. Let me know how that works out. Don't know if I'm in the Discord, but I can join. Let me grab you a link really, really quick. Does somebody want to read Tiff's comment while I grab a link for Autumn?
sure.
Go ahead, Laura. You'll be better than me.
This was good for me. I don't know how many words I got for the stream, but I got 5,648 for the day. Not sure if I'm going to write any more tonight. Right now, I'm going to go eat.
Nice job, Tiff.
Woohoo!
Amazing.
That is great. Yay.
So this book is in the vein of what I want to write, but I want to go a little more literary in the prose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and incorporate the religious aspects more into it. Yeah.
So, their prose, are they very abstract?
No,
No?
it's very easy to follow.
Okay. Oh, so you want to be more poetic than them.
Yeah.
I see you, Laura.
There were a few beautiful excerpts. Let me read one real quick. Says, Carmilla and I grew even more entangled, like flowers who, denied sufficient sunlight, entwined their leaves around each other and grew up strangled with love. Like, I love that sentence. Give me more of that.
All right. I'm dropping the link. There's the link for the Discord. Make sure you go check out the rules, and then you got to go to self roles if you want to join anybody's sub discords. But we have a place. You don't have to join a sub discord if you just want to share something. You can put it in show and tell. Where else can she put it? A bunch of us have sharing places. Des has in the Cosmic Bean Cafe, there's a shareable and links. I have in the Vixen and Loki's Library and Lattes, I have a sharing corner. I don't see a sharing spot in Tiff's, but she's got some cool stuff. Esther has a beta and critique reader hall, and Laura has a share your snippet.
And a Gothic lounge.
Look at that. Lots of places. So there's lots and lots of places you can share over in the Discord. Yes. So, yeah, you can join all or some or none. If you don't want to join any of the sub-Discords, you can just join the general Discord. That is up to you. But there you go. Why can't I click on the thing? Let's see. With being able to comment under photos, reply with another photo to that without that makes sense. Okay. Ready to use Messenger. I'm optimistic with my new plan. All right, Eva.
Nice.
I am optimistic with you. But also new things come and go. This is true.
Oh.
I feel that. Laura is a very floral writer when she wants to be. Absolutely. Very lovely.
I have my next book right here to read.
What? She's ready.
It's called House of Hunger.
Oh, gosh. Why?
She's a blood maid for a super high up socially family.
Ooh. And this is historical as well? Or just dark academia fantasy?
Not academia.
Not academia.
It says, wanted, blood maid of exceptional taste, must have a keen proclivity for life's finer pleasures. Girls of weak will need not apply. A young woman is drawn into the upper echelons of a society where blood is power in this dark and enthralling Gothic novel from the author of The Year of the Witching. It doesn't say what year it is, but I'm assuming it's historical.
Okay. Yeah, it's giving me that vibe when I see it.
Yeah.
Very nice. Ooh, I hope you like it. Tiff said, I just read a book that had a line I absolutely loved, and the line was, she's pouring her soul onto those pages, and it's like watching someone bleed, but in ink. Very cool. The girl on the cover looks like Rory from Gilmore Girls. Very, very interesting. That's her. I can see it. All right, my friends, let us do some outros. I don't know if JC's back, but we're going to do some outros. If JC's not back, I might have Laura do JC's outro, just to prepare yourself, Laura. All right, Laura, you want to start us off?
I am Laura Nettles. I'm working on my pitch for what I'm switching my writing focus on. So my new focus will be sensual, queer, tragic love story sent against Gothic horrors in the dark, where creatures stir and death is just the next step. So that's what I'm working on. And yeah, I'm here. I will be flying tomorrow in an airplane, so you'll probably see me around on Tiffany's stream on Thursday.
Very cool.
All right. My name is Morgan Lee. I have 2 books out currently. First 2 in the Dark Fantasy Trilogy. I have 2 pre-orders up, one for the 3rd book in the trilogy, and then one for a new series, a new cozy fantasy series called Library of Monsters and Magic. And let's see, the writer's room is this Sunday, the 14th, I think, on Barrett's channel. We're going to have Richard Holiday sharing, I forgot what story he has, but sharing story. And I think that, oh, and then the Author to Poetry open mic night is at the end of the month with me and JC. Sign up is on our community tab if you want to sign up to read, and it'll be on JC's channel on the 28th at 5 Eastern.
Very cool. Let's see. Did JC get back?
I don't think so.
No. Do you want to tell the folks about JC, Laura?
Sure. JC writes contemporary fiction. She has a book coming out on July 31st called The Weight of Her. And she will be streaming tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern on her channel. She has a Patreon. She has a Ko-fi. She's possibly going to be posting some extra bonus scenes on her Patreon once the book is released. So go ahead and sign up. And yeah, that's JC.
Yeah. And all my friends are linked below. So if you're not following them, give them a follow. Why not? And we do have a link for the Discord here. So if you want to join the Discord, you're more than welcome to. Don't forget to read the rules and go to the self-roles if you want to join the sub-Discords. And I'm Nia, Vixen Fiction. I have a book out now called The Art of Wishcraft, and I have a pre-order up for the 2nd book in the Bennett Brothers series. It's called The Fairy Stepmother Wish. And then the final book in the Bennett Brothers series is going to be out in the fall. So I'm very excited. And then I have so much other stuff to work on. It's not even funny. All right. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us. Thank you so much. I absolutely enjoy it. I'm going to say goodnight with a little Loki. Bye.